This week in the Spotlight, John Paxson, a younger version as a player for the Bulls. Then we go to Jack's in Lansing, and the fans speak out about their beloved Chicago Bears. Speaking of those Bears, they did some good things against Minnesota. Certainly Alshon Jeffrey did. We will also do you a little flashback. Ryne Sandberg, Hall of Famer, this week. Check out my website, benkowski.com, for my weekly article and up-to-the-minute trivia sites. From wherever Chicago sports teams are making news, it's the 25th year of the Sports Spotlight. Flowers for every imaginable occasion at Lansing Floral Shop. Call them at 708-474-1212. They deliver. You've got to get to Jack Desmond's Irish Pub. They have Benkowski Trivia. The next one, Wednesday, December 11th at 8 p.m. $10 domestic buckets on Wednesday. It's easy to reach at 10339 South Ridgeland. Had a great show last time. We'll have a great show this time. Want to get a haircut from a great hairstylist? Call mine, Rose Murillo, 312-726-2201. With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. Demitas Coffee Shop, a great place to go at 1066 West Taylor, right off the UIC campus next to the Italian Ice Shop. Breakfast, lunches, mochas, lattes, cappuccino, tea, baked goods, superb French toast, great chicken salad that I love. They're open Tuesday through Sunday. You got to check out Demitas. Jukebox Billiards, 25% off on all new pool tables and shuffleboards, official supplier of the United Center. Celebrating their 25th anniversary, table moving and recovering. Call them at 219-836-2550 in Munster. JukeboxBilliards.com, a great place. Jukebox Billiards for all your billiard needs. You got to check out Mr. C's Midway Bar at 4654 West 63rd Street. You know, they're open till 2 a.m. every day. They got the best Bloody Marys, and I know I've had them. Great neighborhood prices, a fun place to be. We'll have a video shoot there coming up in December. I'll see you at Mr. C's on 63rd Street. Calabria Imports, great Italian food, and a fine deli. Mention this TV ad for 10% off of your order. They've got catering and fine sandwiches at 1905 West 103rd Street. You got to check out Calabria Imports. Last time there, I got some sausages, some very fine foods of all kinds. Calabria Imports, 1905 West 103rd Street. In the first quarter, the Bears' defense was tough. Because, look, a sack. How about that? And then later in the quarter, Robbie Gould puts it through as usual. Bears lead 3-0. Not everybody can be a Bears fan, so we're going to right away check out the opposing view of this intense rivalry. Tell us your name and why you're wearing purple.
My name's Miranda, and my dad is from Minnesota, so I've been a Vikings fan since I was very young.
Okay, and who are some of your favorite Vikings?
Definitely Allen. That's why I got the jersey on, for sure. And Adrian Peterson, definitely.
Yeah, he's probably easy to like, I suppose. All right, tell everybody your name, and I know you like this bar. I see you on trivia nights.
Oh, yeah, I love Jack's. It's a great place to hang out. You watch the game, we get a free shot every touchdown, and then there's the taco bar for $5. It's a great place to hang out.
Yeah, you sound like a walking advertisement. I assume you're a Bears fan.
Slightly, I suppose. I grew up in Florida, so my teams lose every year, so I try not to get too personal about sports.
That's a great reaction. All right, let's go around and find out the reason that she's a Vikings fan. Pardon me. All right, let's go up the middle here. This is a unique move. All right, we're going to the Daddy Man Viking. Tell everybody your name and why you are a Viking fan.
My name's Greg Pickard because I'm from Minnesota. Born and raised. I come down here, met my wife, got stuck here. We were supposed to be living in Minnesota. I give her 10 years, but it's been 22 now, so.
Looks like you're not going anywhere now.
Probably not.
All right, well.
Get rid of her, one of the two. I don't know.
We don't have to go there.
I got this guy right here.
Well, there's 2 edits I got to make.
That's right.
Okay.
Well, try to be good.
I know, and it didn't last long.
No.
All right, well, Mr. Butkus, come over here, because I'm really a little more interested in your side of the story. All right, the defense played particularly well in that first quarter. What do you think will be the key for the rest of the game?
I think we're going to kick the Vikings' butt the rest of the game.
Okay.
And so I can send my big brother home
Ain't happening, brother.
with a smile on his face.
Nice. Well, I know there's going to be one more Bear point of view.
That'd be Mama Bear.
Yeah, we got to go Mama Bear. Come on over here.
Mama Bear here.
You have a history of saying good things on TV. All right, tell us what you like about not only the score, but the way things are going to go today.
Oh, you know the Bears are going to win, and my favorite part is we're going to beat them in their home. Got to get them in their home turf.
Yeah, and I heard a rumor this is the last game up there for the Bears.
Stadium for 2 years.
For 2 years, yeah.
We're going to be playing at the University of Minnesota for the next 2 years outside. So
That home advantage won't be the same.
Yeah, so the next 3 years, we got them. They don't know how to play in cold weather.
That's well said. Perfectly said. You guys, can you add anything to that?
Not at all. I didn't hear what she said, but
Oh, she said the Vikings are doomed at home because they're going to be playing outdoors in future years, and they're a wimpy team.
yeah, they really suck.
Yeah, okay, that's good. Suck can make TV. The other thing we have to trim. I wish I could trim this out. Patterson, the speedster, in the backfield instead of the wideout. And look at that. He goes to the end zone. It would be 7-6 Minnesota at the half. A classic tense game between the Bears and Vikings. Bears down 1, but it could be worse. Let's find out what people are thinking. Tell us your name and your thoughts on the game so far.
Joe Ruiz, go Bears. They're doing pretty good right now. Defense is holding them off. I think they're going to be okay.
Yeah, I was impressed with the defense, especially in the first quarter. Seems like they tightened up the line, and Peterson's not running wild.
Exactly. They were expecting a lot worse, but I think they're holding them off pretty good right now. So.
And one thing I noticed, McCown seems to be throwing a lot of balls down. Like maybe they can coach him up a little bit at halftime and get the ball around the breadbasket.
Yeah, exactly. Give him a little tweak. He should be okay.
All right, let's continue here. All right, tell us your name and what you like about what's going on here.
I really don't understand football. I'm just here for the wings.
Well, that's okay. Tell us your name and why you like Jack's.
My name is Mona Ruiz. I just like the food. Food's great. Atmosphere is fun. Come out and enjoy it.
Yeah, it's a fun atmosphere here, I think.
It is. Mm-hmm.
So you're a regular.
Oh, actually, no. It's our third time here. So we're not
You're a semi-regular, becoming a regular.
Yes. Yeah,
All right, are you related to that woman across the way?
Actually, this is my best friend.
All
Michelle?
right, let's go talk to best friend. All right, tell us your name and what you like about what's going on.
Michelle, and I come here just like my friend. I come here for the wings. They introduced me to Jack's. I love it. You know, you don't have to go downtown to be in a nice sports bar, bar and grill. This is cool. I live right here in Indiana. I'm like 5 minutes away, so I'm here every chance I can get to have some wings and just hang out.
And you have a cool Bears shirt on?
Yes, thank you. It's new. Thank you.
All right, so high fashion is what's going on here at Jack's.
That's it.
And people from Illinois, Indiana, and maybe other states, and maybe altered states.
Yes, in a little bit.
Especially, hey, did we advise you correctly on...
Yes, wonderful, wonderful Bloody Mary.
Yeah,
Love it.
And now we're going to talk to the lady who makes them.
Yes.
Wondering the identity, who's making those beautiful Bloody Marys. And here she is. Tell them who you are and your secret formula.
I'm Liz, and I like to do the mix. Vodka, hot sauce, a little A1 sometimes, celery salt, shake it up real nice. It's perfect.
And the olives are a nice...
Olives, of course, you can't forget the olives.
So we're addicted, and I know other people are. Sundays are fun here, aren't they?
They sure are, and I'm glad that the crowd is good today.
All right. Well, be looking for you on a Tuesday trivia night.
I sure will be here.
Excellent.
You've got to get to Lansing Floral Shop. Open at 8 a.m. daily. Besides a great array of live flowers, they have custom silks, Bridgewater candles. They want you to plan your parties early at a wide delivery area. They're located at 3420 Ridge Road in Lansing, or you can call 708-474-1212. Weddings, funerals, birthdays, anniversaries, and guys, try the No Reason flower. Believe me, it works. Lansing Floral Shop. Give them a call, 708-474-1212.
You've got to get to Kelly's Tavern. You'll have a good time. I'm cracking up thinking about it. Benkowski Trivia, 44th and Wallace, Friday, February 15th, and again, Friday, March 1st at 8 p.m. Come out and play. Bring your friends. It's fun. Kelly's Tavern, 44th and Wallace. See you over there. Cornelio's Mobile Auto Glass. They come to you. You call them at 773-908-6081. Lowest prices, new and used. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. They'll do your windshield, back window, or sides. They did a great job for me. They'll do a great job for you, and you'll be amazed at how quickly they come in and finish it up. Cornelio's Mobile Auto Glass. For a great meal, get to Amelia's Bar and Grill. Open for lunch and dinner daily, private parties and catering, a unique mixture of fine dining and Mexican specialties brought to you by the great chef Eusebio Garcia. They're at 46th and Halsted. I've had great meals there, and you will too. Amelia's Bar and Grill, 46th and Halsted.
Come play in the area's classiest billiard center, Jukebox Billiards, 7910 Calumet Avenue in Munster, 2 blocks south of 8094. Selling the most famous names of pool tables and billiard equipment. Specializing in table recovery and moving of tables. A complete pro shop with the most brand names of cues and cases. Celebrating over 20 years. Excellence. Top billiard tables. The place where the action is. Jukebox Billiards. 7910 Calumet in Munster.
3. So people are enjoying the game. People are enjoying the snacks and the drinks. And tell us your name and tell us what you're enjoying.
My name is Terry. I'm enjoying Jack's Sports Bar. It's the best sports bar in Lansing. Come down here, have some great 50-cent wings. Enjoy the game. They have several TVs. Just have a great time.
Beautiful. And it looks like you enjoyed some of the halftime spread. What all was on that beautiful plate?
That was a great buffet. They had chili. They had all kinds of sides, wings, fried chicken, tacos, all kinds of good stuff.
That's quite a variety.
Yes, that's very good.
Now all we got to do is get the Bears a little more scoring.
Absolutely. Now we're rooting for the Bears to pick it up a little bit. Come on, Bears.
Well said. Glad you're here. It was early in the third quarter. From their own 20-yard line, Alshon Jeffrey gets a step. And guess what? He takes it to the house. 13-7 Bears. Jeffrey continues to be the picture of concentration and skill. Watch the hands, keeping them high. 20-10 Bears after 3. Wow. So a beautiful quarter for the Bears. Touchdowns and Alshon Jeffrey. Tell us your name and what you're enjoying about today.
My name's Anthony. I'm from Munster, and I'm enjoying it. Great atmosphere and the food, and especially the game.
Bears really busted it open in that quarter. What did you like best?
I like us going to the air more. I mean, I'm a Forte fan, but I like our wide receiver. We need to utilize them more.
Yeah, Jeffrey's having a career game.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
He's young. There's more of this to come.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Bright future.
Yes. All right, tell us your name and what you're liking about this place.
My name's Karen. I like the food, the atmosphere, the people, just everything. They have great specials, everything.
Did you get a chance to have any of the halftime food?
Yeah, I had the buffet. It was really good.
Any particular one thing you like the best?
Just everything.
Yeah. I thought it was an amazing array. There were 9 things I counted in those little baskets, right?
Yeah, the soup was really good too.
Oh yeah, I missed that. Damn it!
Surprised with the chicken tacos.
Yeah, I liked the beef, and they had some potatoes in there too.
Yeah, good variety. Good variety.
So we're all just going crazy here. We just need a good fourth quarter and get this thing over with, huh?
Definitely. Put them away. Go Bears!
Not so fast. Adrian Peterson reaches 10,000 career yards. The Vikings go on to score a touchdown and make it 20-17. Seconds left in regulation. The Vikings tie it and force overtime. After a face mask penalty subtracted Minnesota's game-winning score, Robbie Gould, after 2 timeouts, tries from 47 yards and does not make it, giving Minnesota one more try. So the Vikings make this one, put a huge dent in the Bears' playoff chances. So the Bears lose it in overtime, and people were kicking mad. Seconds ago, they were kicking at each other.
It's a very sad day in the Bears world.
I agree with you.
We let the Vikings beat us, which is very, very sad, and I'm ashamed of my own guys.
How does Robbie Gould miss that?
I think it's a mob action payoff, to be honest with you. His golden toe has left his foot.
I know that they call 2 timeouts, but he's not a guy that can be iced.
No, he's not. And this is the first time ever I've seen it. And against Minnesota, like I said, I don't know. It's sad, very sad.
All right, let's see if people share your sentiments. What did you think of what happened? Tell me your name.
My name is Jason Cozio. I'm a camera operator for Channel 4 Lansing Neighborhood Network. It's a sad day in Chicago. We're battling for the NFC playoff champions. Robbie Gould did his best, man. 63-yard field goal. He came up short. I thought the defense could do a little bit better. We fell short, man. We'll get him next game.
Yeah, that's a big blow for the playoffs. Anybody else have a comment? They're sparing us the profanity. So on behalf of a kind of sad, but still excitable and fun crowd for the most part here at Jack's, I'm Pat Benkowski. We'll be back with more on the Spotlight in a moment. Don't forget to come here Tuesdays. The trivia show, there's always a winner.
With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. Go play at Red Shoes Billiards, 12009 South Pulaski in Alton, featuring 16 Brunswick Gold Crown pool tables, drop fluorescent lighting fixtures, and the fabulous grade of cloth. Call 708-388-3700.
And now video gaming is available at Red Shoes from open till close. And don't forget, the Illinois Lottery, too.
That's Red Shoe Billiards, 12009 South Pulaski.
Little Frank's Pizzeria and Bar, Thursday, $1.50 Miller Old Style. And of course, my trivia games alternate Thursdays. The next one, December 5th at 8 p.m. You know they have $12 large pizza and pitcher all day, every day? Easy to reach at 79th and Narragansett. Check out Little Frank's. You'll be glad you did. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie does tune-ups, transmission, AC service, engine repair, tire repair, oil changes, and emission system repair. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and they've done a great job for me. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie. Amelia's Bar and Grill, a great place to go for lunch and dinner daily, private parties and catering, and a unique mixture of fine dining and Mexican specialties brought to you by the great chef Eusebio Garcia. Easy to reach at 46th and Halsted. I've been there and loved it, and you will too. Amelia's Bar and Grill. We're back in the Spotlight. We flash back to 2004 with Ryne Sandberg. He spent some time in the Cubs organization, managing in the minors, trying to work his way up. And even though he looked primed, he was passed over and ended up in the Phillies organization. He now manages the Phillies.
You played on the 1985 Cubs, and there was all the excitement following, your big first place year. Maybe it's a little bit like that for these Cubs. Can you give them any warnings about the pitfalls of the way people shoot at a first place team?
Well, all I know is this team is stacked with starting pitching, so I think that really gives them the edge over the really the 84 team going into 85. I think they have a lot to look forward to here, starting with the pitching staff, the excellent starters as far as regulars and hitters that they have to go along with it. I don't think they're going to surprise anybody this year. I think everybody's going to be shooting for them, but I think they have the guns to do what it takes.
Final thought of Greg Maddux, gut feeling about where he'll go?
Well, I don't know, but I think that's very interesting if he'd come back here, go back to the place where he got his start, the place where he won his first 20 games and try and bring a World Series to the city of Chicago. I think that means something to everybody and to him. So, hopefully that could happen, and that'd be a good thing for everybody.
Lee Smith is the all-time save king in baseball history, but still under 50% in his chase to get into the Hall of Fame, which requires 75% of the balloting. When he was a Cub, he was intimidating toward reporters, and I swear, some people were just afraid to go around him. Personally, I always got along with him, and here's a little clip from our interview with him at the Cubs convention.
Remington that I played with, the young kids, I got a chance to meet a kid named Todd Wilmeyer. He's got good stuff, man. And you just think about it, as a team to winning, you got to have a good pitcher. And Bake knows how to handle a good pitching staff. So I don't think it's going to be a problem that team will probably beat and hopefully go a little further because I had tickets, man. I want to go.
What about the all-season acquisitions? How they
I like to see what they did. You have to have experience. Like when '84 when we won, we had Richie Hebner and Brad and Thad Bosby and all those guys off the bench. You got to have role players to come in and do that off the bench like that. And Todd Walker, I can't believe he got out of Boston, man. I mean, he didn't. If it wasn't for him, they probably wouldn't have got as far as they did, But you just think about Todd Hollingsworth. I mean, I've known him when we first came up, and he's always been a really good clutch hitter. Played a lot of positions. I think it's going to be really good for him.
Talk about 84. I was talking to everyone over there. The fans get excited to see you guys, but you see your old teammates. It's just as much thrill for you.
Oh man, I first came in, I'm looking for Leon Durham, and then I see Dave Owens and had flashbacks to the ball that Pete Rose hit off my shoulder. And he was a shortstop. Not very many people knew that, but to see Dickie and all those guys, that's really fun. That's really my main reason that I really come back, to the convention to see my buddies that I hadn't seen in a long time. And all those guys get together.
And you mentioned you went to Giants down on, gone various directions in your career. But once a Cub, always a Cub. You remember this type of enthusiasm with these fans?
I tell you what, I think it's definitely a lot more enthusiasm now than I think when we played, because at that time it seemed like we had a little more White Sox fans, But now, man, you come to the city, it's all about the Cubs, and you can see, having that inspiration of going to the ballpark now when you look at fire, and things like that. I mean, it's a good thing to see because the organization is definitely, I guess, needed good players throughout. But now I think they've picked the staff probably their strong suit if you want to think of anything.
I eat antipasta twice just...
Salerno's Restaurant and Pizzeria at Grand and Racine is the place to go before United Center Pavilion, Bulls, Hawks, Cubs, and Sox too. Dine in or carry out with great family recipes, including homemade pastas, steaks, seafood, a great fun bar area. Meet people, have a tremendous time. At Salerno's Restaurant and Pizzeria, Grand and Racine, you'll find a great variety of foods for you to enjoy at Salerno's. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie is great. Tune-ups, transmissions, AC service, engine repair, tire repair, oil changes. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. They do a great job for me, and they'll do a great job for you. They're quick, and they don't charge an arm and a leg. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair, 108th and Kedzie. Reggie's is a great place with tons of music, interesting people and staff, great food and drink at 21st and State. And amongst the cool things they have, Benkowski Trivia. All shows are now Monday at 6 p.m. Reggie's, 21st and State, a fun place. You got to get a Honey Bear ham. They're smoked, not baked. Call them at 312-942-1160. Gourmet ham, fully cooked, and I said smoked, spiral sliced, honey glazed. You can go over there at 1160 West Grand Avenue. Just order some ham for the holidays. I did. Since 1967, El Jardín has been serving the finest Mexican food. Before, after, or during ball games, located conveniently just 3 blocks south of Wrigley Field, 3335 North Clark. Whether there's a game or not, you still get hungry, and El Jardín has great service. great food, and great drinks. I've enjoyed every meal I've had there, and you will too. So get to El Jardín for great Mexican food at 3335 North Clark Street in Chicago. You'll be glad you did.
We talked to Craig Hodges before they left, and to his dismay, he had hiccups during the interview.
In terms of the bench performance, there was some talk with Michael Jordan complaining about Jerry Krause not making a move here and there, and I wonder if, as a player who's coming off and filling a bench role, could you take that a little personally? Because you're a guy who needs to score off the bench.
I don't take anything personal in this league. I think you understand that you're in a profession where criticism comes up all the time, and if you can't handle it, you don't need to be in the business. But at the same time, you don't like to see it happen, but it happens, and that's part of the monster that we are.
And in terms of what the Bulls are going to do coming back off this road trip?
Well, hopefully we can come back and be ready to go up to Detroit and finish out the all before All-Star break, and then I can go on All-Star weekend and win it.
And do away with those hiccups.
And get rid of these hiccups, man.
John Paxson's been shooting the lights out of the ball, but talks first about changes on the Pistons.
They'll miss Isaiah, but they'll also have other guys that can come in and fill the role.
Now, one concern that's been going on throughout the first half of the year was the contribution of the bench. People will look at it from the standpoint of points, rebounds, so to speak, but I think probably the most important thing that you as starters look at is the number of minutes that you play per game. Is there going to be any concerted effort to get that all squared away? Because one thing that you look at later on down the stretch is not only fatigue, but also an injury factor from the pounding and the wear and tear.
Yeah, I think the whole bench thing gets blown out of proportion. It's these are guys who sometimes come in for 5 or 6 minutes at a time in each half, and you can't set the world on fire in 5 or 6 minutes. So I think that when people are critical of guys coming off the bench, I think it's unfair and unjustified. And they may get some time. You never know what's going to happen in the next 41 games. There might be some nagging injuries that plague some people, and then some guys on the bench are going to get more minutes. So and they'll show they can play then, and they show they can play now. It's just I've been a bench player before, and I know how difficult it is to come in sometimes in a situation and play 4 or 5 minutes, and if you don't make 1 or 2 shots, then it looks like you haven't contributed. So I think we're fine, and if everybody just kind of leave us alone and let us be our own group, I think we'll be in better shape. Okay. All right.
John, to wrap up, as Bill Cartwright's resurgence has gotten a lot of credit, and some of the other elements of your club's play showing why you're in first place, one thing I think has been overlooked is the shooting percentage that you've maintained while being almost exclusively an outside shooter. In fact, so many of them from three-point range. You feel this is one of your best shooting seasons ever?
Oh, without a doubt. I think I started off real well last year and shot over 50%, and it's just kind of carried over. And I was a little apprehensive about this year because I came off a surgery on my ankle. But I think I've become a better shooter the longer I've been in the league.
And now he's going to make some tough personnel decisions. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next week.
This week's show has been brought to you by the Lansing Floral Shop. Call for your flowers at 708-474-1212. Huck Finn, a great wide-ranging menu, along with donuts and ice cream. Open 24 hours at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero.
Imprint Graphics, leaders in booklet, perfect bound saddle stitch. Very competitive pricing, 708-396-1010.